Why isn't takt planning used on every project? This is a great question. And I've got actually three answers to this. Number one, let's talk about CPM. When the inventors of CPM started to use that methodology for plant shutdowns and maintenance, it was really probably the best put together system at the time. And so then organizations like the government and the AGC adopted that as the standard in the 60s. That really drove the adoption of CPM throughout many organizations and throughout most of the companies in the United States. So that's number one. Number two, in researching a recent book that I've published called The 10 Myths of CPM, in going through any studies I could find, I actually found out that CPM was preferred and scaled faster than CCPM, critical chain project management, based on the concepts of Eliyahu Goldratt from the book The Goal, The Theory of Constraints, Critical Chain, that CPM scaled faster because it was perceived to be a more useful and abusive tool against contractors to protect owners in a fearful and defensive way. In fact, most of the studies, and I probably could say all, but you never know if you've missed one. But all of the studies I found showed that CCPM, critical chain project management, was more effective than CPM. And that is basically a historical fact. And takt planning is the outgrowth or the implementation of CCPM in construction. And so those are two of the main reasons. The other reason that I'll tell you is that takt has been implemented in different places throughout the world, mainly in manufacturing, but it was never put together as a complete system. And so the reason that it hasn't been implemented is because it was never packaged into a complete system until recently. I'll give credit to a lot of people like Dr. Iris Tomaline, Hal Maycomer, Dr. Marco Vinegar, and Dr. Jonas Louis. These folks, these groups of people have put together takt, and then we at LeanTakt put all of it together into one system and trademarked it as the takt production system so that nobody can ever hide it from the industry. And so that's why it's not used, but you'll find that it will become eventually the predominant scheduling method, and it is scaling very fast. But that's the answer to that question, and I hope that you'll this helps, and that you now feel more comfortable moving in the direction of flow and using takt on your projects. On we go.